G'day everyone, and welcome back to Padres Motor Vlog. Today we're continuing the Lucky Dip, but today is what happens if everything goes wrong. Part 1. We're going to do a Lucky Dip. We're going to pick 3 things out of the dry bag. I have a dry bag here, and we're going to pick 3 things. These are all things that I would use on my trip that I would use to get me out of trouble. And so I'm going to pick 3 things today, part 1, and then we'll do the rest of them in part 2. So what am I going to pick? I don't know. We got to get this bag open first. It's a dry bag, as you know, keeps everything dry. Here we go. You ready? Number 1. Oh, I wondered if I was going to pick this out. This is actually one thing that I got in the mail just recently, and it is a fuel bag. And so I was advised by my wife's brother and others that I needed to carry a fuel bag with me. I wasn't too sure about that because I do get very good fuel economy with the X-Maxx, but this is a 5-liter fuel bag, and it's made by, as you can see, Adventure Works, and they make a lot of great stuff for adventure bikes, but this is going with us in Bluey in case I need to take some fuel with me. Maybe there's a stretch that I'm a little doubtful whether I can make it. I can stick 2 or 3 liters or even 5 liters of fuel in this, and you just fill it up here in this cap, and then in here you have a little pouring spout. That pouring spout goes on there. You dip it, dump it right into your fuel tank. So I hope I don't have to use this. But if I do, it does pack down fairly flat and actually can go right underneath my seat. See how thin that is? So Lucky Dip number 1, 5-liter fuel bag. I hope I don't have to use it. Ready for number 2? Okay, here we go. What do we got? What do we got? Oh no. I don't think I realized I put these in there, but this will be a bonus. This is not really an emergency, but I've been told that long rides require cushion for your bottom. And so I've got these cushion shorts that go, it's from Ripple Gear, Rippled Impact Gear, and I have tested them out, and they are kind of soft, and they do give you a good ride. Not that I might need it. I've got lots of cushion, and got lots of cushion on my seat. So, but this will be good in an emergency. That's a bonus one. 2 more. You're all wondering what this is. Well, this is a patch repair kit in case I get a puncture in my tire. So here's what it looks like. I'll get my camera woman, my beautiful wife, to come up forward. This is what it looks like. So basically, the way this works is a little bit different than your normal toolkit or puncture kit. You find the hole in your tire, and you use this cleaning out tool. You go in and out of the hole, clean it all out, nice and neat. Then you take this gun and you load it with one of these mushroom puncture kit fillers. I don't know what to call them really, but you put it in there in this little gun. You put that over the top, and then you put that little end into your hole like that, and then you pull the trigger and it shoots this little mushroom. And if you can imagine it going into the hole, it goes into the hole nice and thin, and when it gets through, this little mushroom expands, and then you pull it back out, and then this stays in that hole. And then when you fill your tire full of air, this mushroom kind of flattens down and becomes an internal patch. So I have not used these before. I have talked to a couple of people that have used them, and they reckon that they work really, really well. So I hope, as the title of the video says, what happens when everything goes wrong, I hope that's not something that happens on my trip. But if it does, hey, I've got that under my under seat storage, and I've got that to go to. So that's another good one. How many more? Just one more. One more lucky dip, then we'll call it a video for today. I'm trying to do a video every day for the next 2 weeks before I take off. So that might give you something to watch and get excited about. So next one, we're gonna do this. Oh, what is this? What happens when everything goes wrong? You sit down and you have a cup of coffee. So I got this little Yeti coffee tumbler, and I'm a big Yeti fan. I've got a big half-liter water bottle that I take along with me as well. But this is going to be my special coffee cup for my Grounded Drops coffee that is going along on the ride. You can see a video I did on them a couple of videos ago. But the Yeti coffee tumbler holds hot water, keeps things really hot. And then I love these little tops. They just press on, and then it's got the little tab that you open up for when you want to drink, and it keeps the tab on there. And yeah, so what happens when everything goes bad? Have a coffee. It kind of reminds me of kind of life, though. I mean, this is kind of a silly video of all the emergency stuff that I'm taking along in case something bad happens along the way. But there are things in our life that go bad. And we're going to be talking about that on my trip a little bit, about what happens when kind of life is not going well and things go south. What kind of things are in your toolbox that you can really rely on? Are there people around you? Do you have really good habits and behaviors in your life that you can really fall back on? We call that your emotional and life toolkit. We're going to be talking about some of those things that maybe you can put into your life. We are raising money for men's mental health along this trip. And so I'm going to leave in the description below a link that you can actually donate funds to help men's mental health through the organization Movember. And hopefully you'll ride along with me on this trip. Not only get to see some beautiful scenery, not only get to see some good gear, maybe see me make a few mistakes, which I'm sure you will, but also we can have some conversations about what it's like to really lean into good men's mental health. So thank you for watching. Share this video if you think it's useful for others. Like and subscribe if you want to continue to see some more videos, and we'll see you in the next one.